guys, we got a train air handler. Outdoor unit freezing up, no airflow in the house. So another company came out and replaced the blower motor and the outdoor fan for whatever reason, and he still doesn't have airflow. So get that out from under that brick. So we got the good old variable speed 16-pin blower, and we've got our board right there. It controls it, and no flashing lights whatsoever. So let's confirm we're getting a call on G for the fan to run. And figure out why this brand new motor is not working. So I do have let's see if I can get there and hold it where you can see the voltage. I wish this thing would zoom in. I don't know if you can see that or not with that light. But anyway, there is 26 volts. I think I reset the thermostat when I loosened that common wire. But anyway, I can fix that. I'm just going to jump 24 volts straight to G. And we have absolutely nothing happening. So I'm going to hook this up and see if the motor works. Alright, so I've got my little Zebra variable speed motor tester. Comes with two adapters, one for the X13, one for the 16-pin variable speed. Obviously, we're going to take the meter and confirm that we do have 240 volts feeding the motor. Terminal leads in there. Alright, as you can see right there, 244 volts. So we do have high voltage. And now we're going to run this thing through a test real quick. Fan. And there goes our motor. Now it's running. We're going to run it through a cooling speed. Should ramp up. These little gadgets are good to have to test those situations. So we know we got a motor that's good, we know our module is good. Next thing in line between here and the thermostat is this little board. And I have one. Let's get it replaced. Alright, so old board is out, new board is in. So let's see if this is successful. this may be the third time I've replaced one of those boards like that, if you're familiar with them. Probably in 20 years. Hasn't been a common problem, so I'm hoping I'm right this time. I mean, the motor tester, the motor runs in all the speeds, so I'm sure we don't have a module problem or a motor problem. Thermostat sends the call there, and then it goes to the motor, so makes sense to me. Let's see what happens. And nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh, hold on. It came on and ran for about 4 seconds and shut off. So do I have a bad connection somewhere? Let's find out. Alright guys, so I've got G jumped out and I've got the blower running, but it only runs when my needle probe is stuck down in that terminal, making that tight. If I pull it out, it shuts off. So we got a problem with this plug. Let me see if I can figure that out. Alright guys, so now I've got it running. There's something going on in that plug harness. Is the problem. When you stick your needle probes up in each one of these, like you're trying to ohm it out or something, they're all snug. But when you go up in that one, it's open. There's something, a piece of plastic that keeps it in place or something is broken or something, so I wedged it to get it to run. So it wasn't the board. I'll be damned, guys. I'll be damned. You never know what you're gonna find. Alright guys, so I stuck something in there and dug around and tightened up that connection, but this thing needs a harness. I hate he's paid somebody else to put a motor in this thing. Then I went and got this board and put it in, thought that was it. I mean, you live and you learn. Harness. But anyway, luckily they had one in stock. It's 15 minutes up the street. You got to get every wire harness in this thing just to get the one that you need. So that's the one I'm going to replace. But yeah, there's a wire harness, low voltage harness in this thing. That plug for the green wire, whatever reason, it's just not making a tight connection in there, which explains why the other guy had the thing zip tied as tight as he did. Maybe he got it to work a little while, and then now we're back. So I mean, I hate he paid somebody to put a motor in this thing, and I mean, I could have rigged it and stuck a piece of paper clip or something and jammed it in there to get it to stay on, but I'm not going to do that. We're just going to put a whole new harness in it and be done with it. So let me get this thing wired up like it needs to be and get this installed, and then we'll see if it works after that. Alright guys, here's a moment of truth. See if this works. Turn the breaker back on. And should do it, I think. Hey, have you ever been sitting in front of an air handler in a crawl space with the blower running and then fart and it go back in there and blow in the house? I just did a while ago. Anyway, let's see what happens. Voila. There we go. It is on and running. bad plug on the harness was the only problem he had. So where that thing plugs back in was just loose in there, and the only way it would run is if I shoved something in the back side to tighten it up in there for it to come on. So he paid somebody else to put a motor in it. We're not going to charge him for that board. Luckily they had a harness, and that's what we're going to charge him for. So, you know, the simple things that you overlook, that you assume shouldn't be a problem with a wire from point A to point B. Sometimes it can be the plug. Anyway, we got him squared away. Anyway guys, appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.